What's going on, guys? It's jblader here, back again for another Lego Fortnite video. Thank you guys for the support on the series. In the last few episodes, we've been preparing to kind of enter the desert. We've been leveling up our Grassland village, and we've been exploring the desert a little bit. It's getting a little spooky out here now, so I'm going to go ahead and head back to the village. I've just been doing some resource collecting. In the last episode, we got the juicer going. We built this little detached garage here to upgrade our villager level, and we've been slowly upgrading our village, planting more crops, and off camera, I did a ton of resource collecting. Let's take a look at some of the stuff I've gotten. They also updated the game and allowed some of these items to stack up into 50, which is just, honestly, it's a game changer as far as being able to save space in your inventory when you're out exploring. So props to them for making that change. You also see here, I collected some sand claws and some sand shells, and I even found a cave with a blast core in it, and that's what we're going to be going and doing today. So far, we've only really been exploring these grassland caves, but we're going to go find some desert caves and possibly even set up a desert village today, which is going to be kind of the next step in the Lego, progression that we're going to need to do. But first things first, let me get some of these items managed and put away. Alright, we've got everything that we need to upgrade our crafting bench to the rare. Let's do it. Nice. Now with this crafting bench, it's going to give us a ton new recipes, so let's take a look at those. We got the upgraded forest axe and pickaxe, and we also have some more charms. The cool-headed charms really helped by giving us some more shields and more HP. That's how I got all those hearts now. And we're also going to be able to get the inner fire charm, which is going to be needed to go to the cold area. So that's what we're going to be working towards next as well. And let's see, what should we be doing? Let's finish this building over here, collect a few more resources, and we're going to go and head and do some exploring in the desert caves today. And we'll be able to upgrade our village again and just continue progressing in this story. Yeah, I didn't show anything because it's not super exciting. We're just following the little tutorial, and there we go. We got the Grasslands bungalow built with the full detached garage, and that brings up our village level all the way to level 8, which means we can upgrade it as soon as we get the material. But what we need now is what's holding us back is this rough amber, which we just upgraded our crafting bench, so we're going to be able to get. Alright, I went ahead and just made a regular axe here so that we can start collecting some of this material here, the rough amber. This is going to unlock a few more recipes for us as well, and this is what we're going to need to kind of progress in the game. So I'm going to collect some of this rough amber. This is why I wanted to set up near this desert biome. This is a resource that we're going to need to get a decent amount of in this mid-game as well as the desert caves. And if you set up your grasslands near the spawn, where we spawned, we would be running over here quite regularly, but being able to only run back and forth a few, 30 seconds to a minute, it's not nearly as bad. So let's collect some of this stuff, and we'll head back and craft some of these new recipes that we unlocked. Alright, we're ready to make the next item on the agenda, which is the gem cutter. This is going to let us turn rough amber into cut amber. And with cut amber, we're going to be able to unlock a few more recipes. So let's get some of this stuff rendering. With the cut amber, we're going to be able to make the forest axe. So now we got some rare tools going on. And with the forest axe, we're going to be able to go into the desert, find these cacti, and we're going to cut them down. This is going to give us flex wood, which is going to unlock a ton of stuff for us. Look at all these new recipes. We're going to get some new charms. We're going to get flexwood rides. We're going to get dynamic items. Oh man, this is going to unlock so much stuff for us. So I'm going to collect some of these and try not to get died to these skeletons. And, Pete Boss has got this. He's a talented little patty, I guess. The next thing we're going to be making is the loom. This is going to be able, with this, we're going to be able to make fabric. And let's see, let's put it, I'm running out of spaces to put stuff. I guess we'll just put it here. It doesn't really matter. We're not going to be using the loom too much, but with it, we'll be able to make silk fabric and wool fabric, which is going to be really useful. It's going to get us the glider and some of the more dynamic stuff, which we're going to be probably doing in the next episode. We probably just spend the entire time doing dynamic stuff because it's really fun. The dynamic is the flying machines and all that good stuff. Next up is the essence table. This is an enchanting table. I think is just the best way to put it. And they have increased the durability of a lot of this stuff. Like the essence durability, they've increased the durability of a lot of tools. So I am going to use the essence table to enchant some of my tools, but once we get the next level, I'm probably not going to do them on the level that we have right now. What's nice though is that we did unlock the glider, and we only have to build one of these and we'll be done. So I just need some silk fabric and some wool fabric, which is why I've been collecting silk thread, silk, and wool this entire time. So let's get some of this going. We're going to make a glider because I think it really changes the game. It'll change how much we can move in one sitting. It'll change the speed of resource collection because we'll be able to just move from spot to spot and collect resources so much faster. So let's get to work. While we're waiting for all this stuff to cook up, I figured we would go ahead and upgrade the village. This thunderstorm is crazy too, by the way. It's very loud. Sorry if it's too loud. But we can upgrade our village. So let's do it. And we're up to level 8. This gives us even more items to unlock. And our level is even good enough for us to get a new villager, which is perfect because I really wanted Sky. I like her little hat. It's super cute. So let's get Sky in here. I need a bed. I need a bed for Sky. Let's go put a bed in the house. There we go. We got a house and a bed just for Sky. There you go. Awesome. So we got a village filling up here. Let's see what we need next. Next we need the flexwood. We can get the cut amber we can get, but the obsidian is going to be really hard to get. We got to go into lava caves, which is what we're getting ready to do right now. We can also build a roomy home. That sounds pretty cool. And I need to collect a few more things for this glider. So let's get these pieces cooking. All right, we can make the glider. Let's make that. And we just put it in our off slot here. And because we have the heat resistance, we can find a geyser. And the geysers kind of spawn in the desert biome. There should be one right here. If we hop onto here, we got to regen some of our energy first. It's going to send us up. We can deploy our glider. And then we can Fortnite glide wherever we need to go. These geysers are all over the desert biome, so it's going to be a great way for us to move around. I also explored a little and found a few caves. So we got 3 caves here to set up and a great village location that I marked earlier that I thought would be a good place to set up, because we're going to want to set up a village in a desert biome at some point. It's going to allow us to unlock some desert specific recipes. So I'm going to do a little cleanup work around here, some harvesting some plants, getting some stuff ready, and then we are going to check out one of those lava caves before we end off today's episode. Let's head out, now that I got these pickaxes, to the desert cave and collect some resources. Here's the first desert cave. Remember, the only way, or the reason that I'm able to go in here is because of my charms that are going to be able to keep me cool. So if you either need the charms, which I recommend, they're really great, or you need the snowberry shake, or both. The snowberry shake gives a bunch of healing, so I usually keep those on me as well. Let's go ahead and head in here and see how dangerous or safe it is. Alright, it looks like we're pretty safe here. No lava or anything up close. And I'm going to grab a torch just so we can see a little better. Let's head down here and see what we got. Oh yeah, this is one of the pretty safe generated caves where there's nothing too crazy in here. Let's see. Oh, a brute scale. This is a rare item that we're going to need later. I'll take an extra sword as well. This here looks like copper, so let's collect some of that. There we go, we got some copper, which will unlock some more recipes for us later. Another chest here with a few items in it. Down here we've got rubies, which is going to also unlock some more recipes and going to be useful later. We're going to be farming a bunch of this, so let's collect some of that. We got another chest over here. Nothing super great in that one. Another chest around back. Ooh, a blast core. These are, once again, really useful, and the only other way to get them is to fight those little exploding volcano monsters to get them, which I haven't even seen yet, so great that we can get a head start on that. Some kind of rare seeds, and another chest. All this black rock back here is obsidian, which is what we're in here for. So we're going to collect a bunch of the resources in here. These caves are one of the smaller generated structures. But what's great about this style of cave, if you find one, is that there's almost no way you can die in here. So yeah, farm to your heart's content. Let's collect some of these resources in here. I'm going to fill up my inventory and let's head back. I'm back from the mining excursion and we've got a ton of resources here. So you can see I picked up a ton of obsidian. We're going to pick up some of that. And we got some cut amber here. Collected some more amber while I was out and about. Also did a little bit of kind of work here to organize our stuff a little bit more. And that means we're ready to upgrade our village once again. Let's do it. All the way to level 9. One more level to go. And that gives us a ton more recipes. Look at all of our villagers. We're going to have Sky follow us for a little bit. I love her little hat. And we're going to let Beef Boss take a little breather because he's been following us since episode 1. So we're almost ready to unlock this last spot. Let's see here. And this will give us the large house. And it'll give us a few other cool decoration things. Yeah. Let's do that last grind. We're going to need flexwood rods, which we can get. We're going to need obsidian slabs, which we can obviously get. And then cut amber. I think we can get all of this right now, actually. So let's grind this stuff out a little bit. We're going to need to put some more amber in here. We're going to need to put obsidian slabs in here. We get that going. And then, of course, we're going to need the flexwood rods. So let's get some flexwood rods going. So it's time for me to do a little bit more resource collecting. I'm going to make an axe. And me and Sky are going to go collect some resources. Before we upgrade the village again... Man, that tree is a vibe. I'm going to need to build another building. So let's grab some material and build another kind of house. Yeah. This is the one I want to build. It is a large house for sure. I think it's going to look really cool here in the corner of the village. Let's see. We'll put it here. And just like that, the roomy home is complete and our village is coming together quite nicely. I think I'm going to spend the rest of the episode doing a little bit of cleanup work around here and making this place look a little bit more pleasant. Might try to get some animals too, although I've found that collecting animals and putting them in pens doesn't really do anything. They seem to despawn after a while anyway. So maybe that's a bug that they're fixing or they're working on. But that's what's been kind of keeping me from doing that, which is disappointing, but hey, it's okay. Yeah, this home is so cool. It just takes a ton of resources. This one takes like half the resources and is just as efficient. But as you've seen, like as much as I need to move around and have access to thing, the open floor plan of my custom little shack over there just seems to work better most of the time. Oh, that's so annoying. When sometimes when blocks fall, they break things. Yeah, kind of annoying. But yeah, probably gonna, move some of this stuff anyway and redesign this area a little bit off camera. I don't know. It does work. It definitely doesn't look the best, but it gets the job done. Maybe we just destroy these two little buildings and put another one, another house here instead, something that looks a little bit nicer. And maybe we can even try to do some decoration here. So we got Sparkplug here. Yeah, staying at my village tonight. And we're going to need to do a lot more resource collecting for that anyway. There's a rainbow thing over there, which we're going to check out in the next one. If we can hopefully find one. The servers have to reset here in a minute. But once I think we're ready, before we end off the episode, I think we're ready to upgrade our village to the maximum level. Let's do it! And just like that, we're our first finished building. And we got the spacious home. All my villagers are so excited. And we can even add someone here. So let's talk to Sparkplug and maybe we can add them to our village. Oh, I need a bed in order to do that. Let's go throw our bed in here. Okay, they've got a bed now. Yeah, so they can take that empty bed, and look at that. Our finished llama village is here. Yeah, we're gonna spend some time off camera making this place look great. But thank you guys for watching the series. Next time we're gonna hopefully find a rainbow and look at that, and we're also going to explore a different, probably more dangerous type of lava cave, and I'll show you all the cool things that you can do in there. Isn't this weird that you can like emote and they're totally down to play along? So funny. Thank you guys for watching. Catch you next time.